We don't have arms. We don't have arms. We don't have arms. We don't have arms. We are students. No arms. We are students. We don't have arms. We are students. We are students. Pablo, we are students. We are dying. We are dying of cold. We are all dying of cold. We are dying of cold. Everybody go down. Everybody go down. We are dying of cold. We've been here for 3 days. We died of cold. This is unfair. This is unfair. Why point gun as foreigners? Why point gun as us? Why point gun on us?
You have to find a rush your mind.
Please go on live on Instagram. We don't have arms. We don't have arms. We are students. We are students. On us. What the fuck is happening?
What we done wrong?
We don't have arms.
We done nothing wrong.
We don't have arms. We have nothing. We are students. 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 What's up? We are students. We are students.
You don't understand. We're not black, so you cannot solve.
Dude, they can't shoot us off. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome back, everybody, to Funkidista TV. Video showing Nigerians begging soldiers to allow them into their country has surfaced online. Now, the topic when we get right now with that. Some Nigerian people, when they try to flee the war in Ukraine, we go learn today waiting be the problem, the reason why the soldiers, when they that country, not they allow Nigerian students to enter into their city. So, but before we dive into the news, ladies and gentlemen, if you know, say you never subscribe to Funkidista TV, please begin do so. If you know, say you know they share our video before, please begin follow, share our videos, and make sure you follow people comments, and also invite your friends and family, and not forget to turn on again your subscription button. Remember, since for some few time now, Funky D not the around, you know. So, but now we are back, and please don't forget to turn on your subscription button, because sometimes you feel see the thing still day on, but maybe you don't mistakenly turn it off. Please make sure you press the button again to resubscribe. Okay, one love, everybody, and God bless you as you do so. Like I said before, this video surfaced online, okay, now about some Nigerian people when they dey Ukraine, when they try to, you know, flee the areas where they fight. The news they describe and say they won't enter some other countries, ladies and gentlemen, other cities where fight never reach. Okay, and we are using this opportunity to beg the Ukrainian authorities to allow some fleeing Nigerians, not only Nigerian people who are trying to flee the war zone, to allow them to come inside wherever they are asking you guys to allow them to come in. There is no need of fighting one another. There is no need of fighting one another. And this boils down to that thing when we always tell Ona before. Then they tell you, say, money not day. They not get money to feed the people when they're hungry. But then get plenty money to sponsor war. So, the people, when they give us problem, you and I, now the people, when all of us they call our leaders, now them still be the problem when we they get till tomorrow. Then tell you say money not there. They not get money to feed the people. People are outside hungry. People are roaming about in the streets, every part of the world, not only Nigeria. But these people, then they get money, they sponsor war. Like this little fight now, where they don't fight in this particular country. When they fight, I mean, Ukraine and Russia. Russia don't spend close to $1 trillion. Close to $1 trillion when they don't take sponsor this war. But at the same time, people are hungry in the country. People are homeless there. People they cry, say they don't get food. They don't get shelter. They don't get nothing. But their president get that money to sponsor war against another country. And only God know the reason why when Putin they fight this fight. Nobody can really authenticate the reason why when Putin they fight this fight for. You can only guess, but nobody know what in the man's mind, what make can start up this fight. Anyway, make we take a look on this particular video when una go watch. When some fleeing Nigerian people they beg some soldiers to allow them to come into their country. Okay. As the invasion of Ukraine by Russian forces continues to bring the world to the precipice of war, a video that was posted on Facebook by a popular Nigerian figure showed how Nigerian students were pleading with soldiers not to shoot at them. We are Nigerian students. Please don't shoot at us. Allow us to enter your city, a lady said from the video. We learned from the video that the students have been waiting outside the city for 3 days. However, they were finally allowed to enter the city. At the end of the day, they allowed them to enter inside the city without shooting at them. So then they begged the soldiers, made them allow them to enter inside the country. Okay? But the news not tell us the particular countries where they beg these soldiers, say, made them allow them to enter, or the particular city when then they beg the soldiers, make them allow them to enter. The news not tell us the city or the name of the country. But where then they fight this war? Now Ukraine. And the people when bring war come to that country, now Russian people. Meanwhile, according to reports online, many people, including Nigerians, are finding it very difficult to leave Ukraine. The Nation reported yesterday that the federal government frowned at discrimination against fleeing Nigerians. Nigerian people, they find it very, very difficult. It's not easy for them to leave Ukraine now because war don't already there inside the country. Be Ukraine. We know a lot of Nigerian people go stay there. And a lot, they fight for their life to make sure say they leave the country. But meanwhile, then they tell you now, say your federal government, when be Nigerian government, say they're not happy because of the discrimination against those people when they run from the war. Okay, like it get one train when some black people They not mention whether Nigerian people or some other people from black nations. But this train, they pick up a lot of people when they flee the war. But the people, when they in charge of the train, they not allow the black people to enter inside the train. They come tell and say, they got to quit the Ukrainians first. They got to make sure they move the whole Ukrainians first when they wait for the train before they go even attend to the black people. What a discrimination. So, but when you take a look on things when they happen, you cannot blame Ukrainian government for all this kind of a thing when they happen. Because waiting make us to the flee Nigeria now because our government self they give us better problems. Now because they not create job, they not get better schools in that country. They not put things in order in that country. That is why people they flee. And you know, say Oyibo people, all of them, the whole Oyibo countries, all of them are racism countries. None of them like black people. If you live in abroad now, just by the grace of God. Oyibo, if they laugh with you, they smile with you. But, brother, forget. That Oyibo, that laugh, when in the laugh, not pass in tongue. Even if you say they give her money, they don't like black people. So our government, the governments, then when the Africa supposed to put things in order for their people, because that is why you see people they die in Mediterranean Sea in millions. That is why you see people they flee Nigeria because that Nigeria not they okay for them, not conducive enough for anybody to live. So now here we go drop this matter concerning these people. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Okay? A lot of things they happen in different parts of the world. Then they tell us here now, say TINUBU, they very well prepared to lead Nigeria. I don't know whether my mouth then they take the day well prepared. I don't know whether then they talk all these things through their hearts. I don't know whether I get another kind of heart when these people get, when not be the same kind of heart when we get. Because when they don't promise all these things, when they promise, at the end of the day, even the first week when they enter in position as president, you see, say, the things when they tell you before, not be so, things they work out. So these people, they tell us, say, TINUBU, they very well prepared to lead the nation. TINUBU not be the only person when they come out they yarn this way, when TINUBU they yarn. And the TINUBU not be only person when they well prepared to lead that country. Then get a lot of intellectuals. Then get a lot of men of timber and calibers in that country when be Nigeria. When go even lead the Nigerian people to their promised land when they deserve. Not be the promised land of PDP and APC pockets. Promised land. Give them waiting than deserve. Put things in place. Give them electricity. Give them potable water. Give them different things. Good schools, good hospital. Now him people they ask and they don't ask much. So a lot of people, like I said before, when be intellectuals, they fool that country when be Nigeria. So not be only TINUBU be the person when go fit lead Nigeria to their promised land, or not be him be the only person when they were prepared to lead that country as a nation. Make we read a little bit more to conclude very sharply. A former commissioner of Ondo State, Femi Adekambi, has said that the All Progressive Congress presidential hopeful Asiwaju Bola Tinubu was well prepared to lead the country. Adekambi said this in Akure at the inauguration of the Ondo State Network for Tinubu, a supporter group for the actualization of the presidential ambition of a former Lagos State Governor, Ashawaju Bola Ahmed TINUBU. So, ladies and gentlemen, now here we will leave this topic. If you know, say you never subscribe to our channel, please follow us, subscribe, follow us, share. Go back to your subscription. Go there, repress the button, because it's like that's your subscription button. Maybe you don't make mistake, go back there and resubscribe again to Funky D Star TV. And don't forget to share our video. Any video when you get concerning Funky D, share it in any platform of your choice. Thank you as you do so, and God bless you.